All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back, Blue Collar Corner. I'm glad you're here with me. I wanted to update everybody on some things that happened overnight. I posted a short about a shooting that happened in Idaho yesterday, and I wanted to make some updates to what I'd said because it wasn't all exactly there yet, and we have more information. Okay, we'll start at the beginning. All right, so yesterday, somebody in Idaho, up in the mountains in the forest or whatever, decided to set fire to the forest. Then this guy goes and gets in a sniper nest or an elevated position, something of that nature, and just waits for first responders to get there. And then when the firefighters show up, he starts shooting them. He shot three total. Two of them are not with us anymore, unfortunately. And one of them, as of last night, had came out of surgery and is stable. It's the shooter is no longer with us as well, and it's unclear what happened to him. Now, there was a huge response to it. They said there were about 300 officers, a couple helicopters, and Dan Bongino and Cash Patel from the FBI had called and said that let them know what they need. We'll send you whatever we got. We'll help out in any way. And apparently, at some point, the guy did exchange fire with some officers, and it's unclear if he was hit or not. So what happened was they noticed that a cell phone signal on the mountain had been there in the same spot for a really, really, really long time. So they started thinking maybe it's that guy and he's dead. And they go check it out because there was the fire was coming and they didn't want the fire to get to the body. So they go check it out, and sure enough, they find the dude dead with his weapon laying close to him. And it's kind of unclear now whether he took some fire when there was the exchange of bullets and then like ran off and succumbed to his injuries, or if he unalived himself. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm probably going with that one. A lot of talk about what kind of gun it was because they're coming for this one probably. Uh, Heaven forbid it be an AR-15 and we got to go down that road. But one report I did read said that it was a high-powered sporting rifle. I don't know if they meant high-powered hunting rifle, but all right, in my opinion, I know a little bit about guns. I'll help y'all out. Okay, so if it's a high-powered hunting rifle, it's probably a scoped weapon. If he's in a sniping position, sniping from a long distance, it's probably scoped. It's probably a bolt action of some sort. Probably 308, 30-06, 270, or a 6.5 Creedmoor, something along those lines. Everybody has their thing around the different parts of the country. Down here in Texas, we like our 308 and 270. So I don't know what they like up there, but uh, it's kind of, I know y'all probably thinking it's not important what kind of gun it is, but it is because, the second it comes out that it was an AR-15, if that's the case, then the gun banning nuts are going to be all over this. And there's no stopping this kind of stuff, y'all. There's no gun law that you can pass that's going to stop this from happening. None at all. I'm telling you, like, go look at all of the mass shootings that's ever happened. And there's no law that you could have ever passed to stop those people from getting those guns. They were completely legal to get them and have them and own them. And what happened in most of those cases was our institutions failed us. Like, these people would be flagged, the FBI would check it out, and then let them go about their day. Nothing, never have anything to do, never stop them, nothing. And yeah, man, I'm telling you, something's got to give, y'all. This is kind of stuff's getting out of control. I mean, firefighters, really? Why would you go after firefighters? These are the most selfless, bravest people that serve us. They'll run headfirst into a burning building to save you. Why would why would this be something that I just don't understand it? It blows my mind. I can't wrap my mind around it in any way, shape, or form. And I'm doing a video on this and I'm spotlighting this because I think it's very important. I think it's very important because I want to tell everybody out there that's a first responder or a firefighter that ever sees this, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. I have this terrible gut feeling that this is some new thing that is going to be copycatted a lot. It might not be today, tomorrow, next week. I feel like they're going to come after this. Like the crazies are going to pick up on this and start doing this ambush style of mass shooting. And guys, we can't have it. Like, we got to start thinking like, it hasn't always been like this. There hasn't always been people that wanted to do this and these mass shootings. And I understand that, they're not as prevalent as the media makes them out to be, but we got to look at it's not the guns, y'all. We've always had guns. Americans have always had guns. Always, always, always since day one. Like, what's changed? I'll tell you what's changed. Mental health in this country's changed. And more importantly, men's mental health in this country has changed. We need to take a big look at that. I don't know where to start with that, but that would be numero uno place to get going on why this keeps happening. Depression and anxiety is running rampant. I can't talk this morning. I just got home from work. But depression and anxiety are huge. Everybody has it, it seems like. And you know what they don't tell you? You don't need them drugs, man. You don't. If you just exercise regularly, you can get rid of that anxiety and depression. You might think I'm lying to you, but you can go look it up. Studies have shown that regular exercise cures anxiety and depression better than those drugs you're taking. Get up off the couch, go do something, work out. But anyway, I just wanted to get this up today and let y'all know everything that was going on, because everything in that short I said wasn't completely accurate. There weren't multiple shooters. It was just this guy. And before I go, please pray for these firefighters' families. I almost get teary thinking about it. It's very sad. I have firefighters in my family, and I couldn't imagine waking up or being told news like this. And one more quick thing before I go. I made a video the other day talking about I got a video coming that I want to do, and I'm going to let y'all know in case you didn't see that one. I'm doing a video where I'm trying to get it going and get my thoughts down. It's called If I Were President. And it's going to be a video about everything that I can think of that I would do or change, or policies that I would push if I were president. And I'm going to give you one example that's going to be in the video that I put in that short, but in case you didn't see it, here we go. If I was president, I would start a presidential podcast. I know it sounds weird. A presidential podcast every week, just like Roosevelt's fireside chats that he would do on the radio every week, telling everybody everything that was going on. And in this presidential podcast, I'd sit down, I'd talk to the American people, and I would tell them everything I did that week, what foreign leaders I met with, what we discussed. I wouldn't give away anything that would jeopardize anything. No, intelligence secrets or anything top secret or anything to compromise a negotiation or a deal that we're trying to do. But I would give you as much information as I possibly could every week. And I would give you, it would be transparency into my day to day, what I was doing, who I was meeting with, the decisions we were making, more and what the president does on a daily basis. And I would bring the American people right there in there with me to show them that process and what that looks like and how that works. With the technology we got today, we don't have to do it like Roosevelt did with the radio. We can put it on the internet and do a podcast every week. I bet you it'd be huge. But anyway, that's it. That's all I got for y'all today. Come on back, channel's Blue Collar Corner. Give me a like, subscribe, all that YouTube mumbo jumbo that everybody else says every time they're ending a video. I don't know. I'm trying it out too. See y'all.